NANI?! Look at these radical colors, huh? Wow, Sonic's fast, too. Who are you guys?
Is there a moment where it crosses your mind to stand up for yourself?
Mega Drive from Sega. The most advanced video game system in the universe.
This game looks difficult. The game looks hard. What's up, guys? Welcome. I'm your host, America's #1 online video game personality, Ben, the Parvinator. Parvin here at your service. What's up, guys? Welcome. How you doing? All the salutes, you get them all, at least, well, the good ones. All right, good to see you guys. Welcome. I'm really excited for what we're doing today. We're back to the healing. We're bringing back a I guess not so much a segment as much as a series that we do around here called Healing the Console Wars. And I think anybody can enjoy it, but I think it's especially, at least in remembrance of those of us who suffered, you know, various, I don't know, trauma. I mean, let's just use the word, right? I mean, some of us grew up as child soldiers. We grew up through any, depending on how old you are, any number of iterations of the console wars. I know the first one that I remember being more cognizant of, Super NES versus Genesis. And, you know, I had neither. So, but that is to say, I got to spend a lot more time on the Nintendo side. So we're trying to make things right, trying to play some games from the other side and see if we can't all come together as one. Hey, Francisco, welcome. How you doing? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Welcome, guys. Hope you're doing okay. I'm very excited to play this game. We are gonna work through JP for the Genesis, Jurassic Park. This is I'm curious. I would imagine that this sold a ton of copies just because, well, you know, Jurassic Park.
Mega Mega Drive from Sega.
Yeah, here's our Genesis copy. This was, oh, it's getting a little green screened out. This was courtesy of Rhodes, a viewer often here in the chat. You guys will have to follow Rhodes Kreutz. You'll probably see him here pretty soon. But yeah, he sent this as a Christmas gift. I got this, and then I got Shining Force 2. And thanks again, Rhodes. Yeah, we're stoked. This one I know is going to be a long-term project for us, so I'm going to save that for another time until we're ready to really dedicate some time to it. And then this is what we're going to fire up here tonight. Any of you guys ever played this one before? I have never, other than the like 5 minutes of testing before we started this, I've never played this game. It's funny because in the very limited amount of research I did about it, I found that it seems like you can, and you can even see this in the intro screen, you can play as, I guess there's like 2 parts of the story. One is as the Raptor and one is as Grant. It's funny. I was warned that this game was really hard, so yeah. I'm stoked to try it.
The most advanced video game system in the universe.
Oh man, feels good. All right, well, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome all Sonic Sickos, Sega Sickos, Nintendo nerds, everything in between. Let's play a little Genesis, shall we? It feels good to finally be rolling. Sega. I was not familiar with that particular Sega. I don't know what you call it there, but yeah, VO. I think, you know, of course, I love the classic. Sega! I thought I had the sound effect for the yelled Sega, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Let me go look for that real quick. We're going to need that, folks. Boom, 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 boom. Let's look in the sound effects folder for Sega. All caps. Not that the caps matter, but I could have sworn I grabbed the one that's just him, just the guy screaming Sega, but maybe not. I mean, that's a good one, isn't it? All right. Anyway, back to the game. All right, so passwords. Just for saving, for cheats. Options, you say? Oh, a difficulty, normal, easy. Okay, no hard mode. Let's play on normal for now. Music on. Controls. Well, let's just get in with the default controls and see how it goes. Player. Look at this. Yeah, I can switch between Grant and Raptor. It's just called Raptor. Grant and Raptor. Heck yeah. Fun, fun, fun. I'm ready to get my ass kicked. How you guys doing? What's up? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Welcome. Grant and Raptor. All right. Well, how about shoot. I guess, you know, we'll start as Grant and we'll work our way on over to Raptor. I've seen this. This is intense. There's a break in the fence. Oh, shit. Yeah, that part's pretty brutal on the strobe, isn't it? Yeah. The Rex has demolished your car. And the electric fences are down, and all the dinosaurs are loose on the island. Make your way through the jungle to the power station. I like our little Jurassic Park map here. Let's go. Well, yeah, our Jeep isn't looking that good, huh? I hope you got the insurance on this thing. Look at that. Oh, God. This guy's here right at the beginning. Oh, no. Wait, what were the buttons? I should have paid more attention to that. I managed to put him down last time, but I think I used another weapon. Leave me alone. Oh, this is like a trank dart? Okay. Oops. I don't like that first button as select. It's bogus. Bzz. I'm gonna buzz ya. Alright. Oh, you do have limited ammo. We're gonna die pretty quickly here, I do believe. What's up, Dustin? You haven't witnessed the first death yet, but it's coming soon. Get off of me! Run, Grant, run! Oh, I should have been the raptor. Are we out of weapons? Okay, yeah, well, that's not gonna do. Grant, just go ahead and call it, man. I think, there you go. Hit the spikes, Grant. How you doing, Dustin? Welcome, man. Happy Friday. It's about to charge at me. I put this thing out last time. I don't know what I did, but yeah. I like how it'll just toss you too, if you just stand still at the beginning. Okay, well, it'd be good to make it with a little bit of ammo, you know? Oh, he's out. He's out of all his... Well... Some right there, huh? We're not gonna get up there without ammo. Okay, well, let's try... I'm gonna try to die a few times and just figure stuff out. But yeah, I don't think you're getting really far without ammo. Oh, I've got a grenade. That was right. Yeah. Okay. Man, we got grenades. I'm glad it's Friday too, man. Yeah. Been a long week. There you go. Oh, sorry I killed your mom. Don't chase after me, though. Kind of brutal. Seeing them lying there, still respirating. Only puts him to sleep. All right. Does that mean they're coming back for me, or... That one. I think we lost our pterodactyl there. All right. Ah! He's like, you didn't lose anything, buddy. Cancel. Okay, well, I can slide down from higher up on the top. Get off the spikes. What are you doing, man? The platforming is hilarious. Oh yeah, zapped him. Okay. Nothing feels right yet, so it's all, this is gonna take a little while, of course. Oh, I see. That's blocking the way. I think there's still like a layer beneath us. Yeah. What do we want to have ready? Ah! Oh, got some spikes. Yikes on the spikes. Can we jump off of this? Okay, yeah. Look at this. Look at him go. Look at Grant go. All right. Okay, you know, I only played like, I played like the 2 minutes of gameplay or whatever, so I'm totally uncharted territory for myself here. He can. Grant in the Windy City. Where's his game? Oh, the grenade there was a little excessive, man. Come on. Get the hell out of there, Grant. Ah. Oh, that doesn't look good for our hero. Beware the breaking branches. Oh, we're out of our stun gun. Okay. Can I go any lower? Yeah, okay. How low can you go, Grant? A little bouncy bouncy there. I love when he hits those jumps. Ah. There you go, a little health. The animation of him just walking and running is hilarious too. It's so like ghosted out and slow. All right, come on. I think we can get our slide on. This one is really putting that blast processing to test, isn't it? It's really putting it to task. Is that what I'm trying to say here? Keep going down, buddy. To the test. Come on, parkour. Let's go. The sliding is funny. Guys, how tall is this? Like, he's gone down a skyscraper's length already, man. Jeez, the jungle canopy is thick, it's deep, it's tall. Just keeps going and going. Until Grant can figure it out. Okay. Alright. Can we gotta try to get from a higher... I was thinking it all looked so familiar, but yeah, they've got us in a little Sonic-esque loop here. Oh shoot, go to that one. I guess some of those falls were hurting us. He did make noise, I guess. I thought he was just enjoying the ride. Come on, Grant. Whoa. Fell all the way through. All right. We're off to a good start. I'm scared. That intro is the stuff of nightmares. And yeah, I should say, if anyone is photosensitive, it's a little Grant's cutscene whenever you select him as the player and you start the game. It's pretty full on. I like the effect there, you know, that's a pretty sweet, just seeing the water on the ground, see the reflection of the lightning. They spend more time on that intro than they did anything else in this game. We gotta play as Raptor sometime. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, Dustin. Yeah. Do you agree or disagree? Hey, you know, you gotta have the big showpiece intro. You know, it's funny because when I looked up the soundtrack, there was a lot of like, oh yeah, this was my first game. Or a lot of like, I didn't have mini games, but it was crazy, you know. And people talking about that scene giving them nightmares. I mean, it is pretty full on night. And not just because of the strobe lights.
Oh frick, oh frick, oh frick, oh crap, oh crap.
The music as does some other Genesis music, sounds like it was crafted by, I don't know, a demon from hell, but like with some, you know, with some intention and some skill to it. And when it's supposed to sound dark, it sounds very dark. Run, Grant, run. Hey, Hedgehog, what's going on? Welcome. Oh yeah, it's fun to remix songs. I'm not familiar with Heaven Studio, but oh, throw the grenade, Grant. Throw the grenade. There you go. Smoke him out. Yeah. They do, Dustin. There was actually a couple comments about the fart synth. Or people didn't say synth, but just fart sound, you know, fart music, and how the Genesis was good at it. Yeah. Ah! Goodbye. Oh, that's cool, Hedgehog. Yeah, sounds like fun. Ah! Oh, don't die. Grant. God grant me the strength. Ow. Goodbye. I think you gotta stay close to the trunk in that situation, or else you just go flying. They're like, okay, you're going too crazy. You're flying way too fast. There you go. We didn't need that second one. Yeah, totally, Dustin, right? Well, man, you know what's crazy is that, like, obviously there is great music for the system, and I think that it shows me too just how you know, that wasn't always the norm, of course. So you really get like a little bit of everything. I mean, think about those Sonic soundtracks, and a lot of the biggest games tended to have, you know, a little more resources for that. And yeah, it's interesting that I've seen a couple videos about how, like, a lot of devs just didn't really know how to properly program for it. Ooh. Come on, don't fly too far, too fast. Got him. Oh, cool. Well, take a turn making one yourself, Hedgehog. And if you like it, you could try even just playing around with like some music recording and editing software. You know, if you like what you do in that game and stuff, you could even make your own remixes and stuff. It's a great skill to have. Be able to do a little audio and music editing. But yeah, even if you never try that, hope you have fun with your remixes. Take him out. Whoa! Yeah, I got him that time. Boingy, boingy. Yeah, it does, Dustin. Yeah, it seems like they really had, you know, like, in the hands of a capable music creator with the time to make a good soundtrack and the, you know, knowing how to program for it. It's some of the best music on the 16-bit of the 16-bit era. And, you know, there's aspects of Super NES sound. It's a similar thing with, like, some of those soundtracks can still sound really rough. And then it's crazy because you listen to just everything music, sound effects of the very first Super NES game, and my God, look what they did, you know, like it is a little simpler than a lot of the music that would come, or you know, what they used is like a little, like, you know, it would get even more complex over time, but oh yeah, you gotta like kind of hang to the side. You can't really just let him fall. Can't let him free fall. Okay, you gotta get the grenades at the beginning for sure. Yeah. Go. All right, no grenades at the beginning, but we'll keep doing what we can. Ah. So with the limited time I have left before we move, you know, it's going to be Pokemon Emerald. We're going to really try to make a push in that one. Oh, come on, you got to jump a little higher on the... You know, you got to hit the slide higher up so that you can jump over to that med pack. Why do I sometimes get like 3 bars of health? What's going on there? Something I'm picking up that... I guess we could have taken a look at the manual. I kind of ran out of time with setting up, so I don't really have all the pomp and circumstance I would usually, you know, like to use. Well, I don't always have to, but it's nice, especially playing a new game, you know. But in terms of like doing a segment on the history of the game and stuff, I know next to nothing about it, and it's a game of course, like one of the most recognizable movie franchises of all time, so it's I don't really know what I had to add to the conversation. The Jurassic Park conversation. I saw the first one in theaters. So scary for a little kid. You know, I think, I'm pretty sure I saw the first one in theaters, but I know for sure I saw the second one, which was that Lost World? I think it was Lost World. I guess I can't get up there at this point. That sucks. Alright, continue on. I know I saw Lost World in theaters, and I think I saw the first one. Pretty sure I did. Hey Rhodes, what's up, man? Welcome. Thanks for the game. Oh yeah. You know what's funny is I didn't even clean Jurassic Park, and it worked right out the gate. And Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, don't mean to bug you. That's cool. Yeah, good luck with the stream, man. I know you can't talk for long, but yeah. I was gonna say Shining Force 2, I've given it just one clean with the Q-tip. I know sometimes it takes a little while, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I couldn't get that one to work when I was trying yesterday. I recorded some stuff of the intro, but I used like that EverDrive card I have for it. But I'm sure it's fine. You know, I've had a lot of games. It takes more than one cleaning, so... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine. Yeah, it did, yeah. I was still getting stuff on the Q-tip. I was just in a bit of a hurry at the end of, or, you know, trying to get yesterday's stream rolling, but I wanted to test these out. But yeah, anyway, thanks, man. Hope the stream's going well. What's up, Classic? You do smell some blast processing, absolutely. And we're loving it. It's fun. Fun. Yeah. Welcome. Trying to get to a Sonic sound. Oh.
this is Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega.
Ah! Okay. Oh god, he's about to get hit by a boulder. Keep rolling, man. Keep rolling. I don't think we were... I didn't get the grenades at the beginning. I missed them. Splat. Oh yeah, I know, I was kind of wondering, like, to what extent, you know, was this run past anybody, Pal Puck? Because, you know, it's pretty wild what you do. You know, that's not too crazy for these games based on movies, but, yeah. Cool, man. Thanks, Rhodes. Yeah, thanks again, buddy. Guys, if you haven't done so already, give Rhodes Kreutz 83 a follow. He gifted me these. So we got this one. Well, it's mirrored. Doggone it, Jurassic Park and Shining Force 2. Hey, Pal Puck. Happy Friday. Man, it's hot today. It's finally cooling off, but it got to be 91 today. And we don't have a good AC. So. Thankfully, it's cooling off at this point. I've got the window open behind me. All right, so still working our way through this. I've done more talking than you know what? I shouldn't skip this. We have some folks who are joining us and haven't seen the whole thing all the way through. Let's reset. Anybody watching, if you're photosensitive, you know, there's a lot of flashing lights. The intro has it, but even worse is the, like, little cutscene for Grant when you start a game for Grant. You can play with as Grant or Raptor. What's up, Ichigo? It's a baseline from hell. We got the Genesis fart synthesizers as well. If we got any fans of those out there. Well, yeah, this is a headphone stream, folks.
Oh, this is Sonic the Hedgehog.
How you doing, Ichigo? Welcome. Oh yeah, it's a hard game already. I can tell it's very hard. And by the way, you can play as Grant or Raptor, like I was saying. And I love the little select a character. Wow, proper name Raptor. Oh, they don't... Oh, I meant to select a... I want to keep playing as Grant for a bit, and then... This would have scared the crap out of me as a kid. I mean, it's scary enough as an adult. Oh, no! His death yell in there too. Ah! Oh! The Rex has demolished your car, the electric fences are down, and all the dinosaurs are loose on the island. Make your way through the jungle to the power station. Wow. Really just putting us right into the thick of it, huh? So, as you can tell, the Jeep has flipped. We're not doing so well. I would love to stop and admire that animation, but there's a Triceratops just off screen waiting to maul us and charge into us as a bull would. It does a little bull charge, a little bull rush. It's great, Pal Puck. I wish I would have grabbed that one. Sadly, at press time, I only had one sound effect from this game, the T-Rex Sega. Someone actually went into I don't know if I'd say a voice booth. They might have just walked up to a microphone, a crappy little mic, knowing that this thing was going to be like a headphone mic, knowing that this was already going to be so crunched down anyway once it got in the game that it didn't matter. Sega. I wish I had the Sega. All right. Toss a grenade. There you go. So thankfully they're just sleeping, but you can have Grant come in with the knife and... No, you can't do that actually. Aw. If you guys are into really tight platformers, well, yeah, you're in the wrong place. This is not. This is not going to get you what you're looking for. Let's get the little med pack down there since we're good, I believe. Oh yeah. It's gonna like come down for the swoop now. Boom. Got him. Yeah, I was even curious, you know, what all... Oh gosh. Yeah, you know, voiceover wise, what all we got for those intros. Because I've seen some pretty funny, you know, like little animations and stuff, but it got me thinking, like, you know, off the top of my head, I don't know any, like, any of the other, like, custom ones. So yeah, I'd be curious to know what are some fun ones. Or any that you remember, really. Outside of the, I guess those three we've talked about, yeah. Oh, does it? Oh man, I was, you know, I didn't have time for a collage, but I forgot that I have this little folder already made. I can't put it in now, I guess, but it was of, it's actually of exactly what we're talking about. Not the voice, but at least the animations. Because, yeah, you got a bunch of ones that were, you know, they do something special with the Sega. Oh, shoot! Get off me! Damn, it's right up on me. Look at it hopping around. You know, I really, it's funny, the animation, the art style and stuff of the dinos is pretty sweet. It's... I mean, obviously, you would hope that they would have something good for that. Ah! What is it? Go, Grant. Go, Grant. Go. Oh, cool. Yeah, some pre-Pokemon Game Freak. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I've played a little bit of Comic Zone, but it's been so long. That's funny. I remember as a kid, you know, I think in the... I'm curious what they did for the Genesis version. I think it was similar, but in the SNES version of Mortal Kombat 2, you could hold maybe L and R down at the beginning or something, and then when a claim would come down, it would go to like a special screen. And I think you knew you got it right when it was in red. Like when that screen would start in red or something, but I can't quite remember. But yeah, it would have I don't know if you guys remember this, but it would have like Shao Kahn walks out and he's like, "You weak, pathetic fool." And yeah, he's just doing the point animation, you know. And then Oh shoot! What was the Goro of Mortal Kombat 2? Kintaro? No, it was maybe that was. It has one of them come down and like, you know, like totally break the maybe, oh yeah, maybe it was just Goro, yeah, and he comes down and he breaks the acclaim sign, you know, bends it, breaks it, and then at the end Shao Kahn is like, oh, too easy. I had that somewhere. It's a great line. The "you weak, pathetic fool" has been stuck in my head my entire life, and that's the voice of my conscience, you know. The voice, I hear Shao Kahn's laugh in my head.
I'm gonna give you 55 straight.
You know, whenever I fuck up. What's up, Sir Sid? Welcome. How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Take a bite out of that apple. I don't know why that sound's playing right now, but...
Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do?
A machine that will give
Playing
him
some
the
Sega.
power to journey into the mega world.
The mega world. And face when you're trying to find a particular sound effect and you can't find it anywhere. It's a hot one.
The Sega Genesis has blast processing. Super Nintendo doesn't.
Dun. Yeah, Sid, getting one in today feels good. Yeah, it took a long time to get started, so. Oh, Ichigo. I wonder who else is. At this point, it might just be Nick holding the group up by himself, you know. What happened, Ichigo? And any particular trauma to the phone, or was time for an upgrade and you decided to put her down? Doc told you need to put it down. Look at him go. I like his little slide animation there. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, the boot loops. And then boot loop cereal. It sucks, man. Yeah, I've been there. Sorry you're dealing with it. Glad you could get that pixel though. Yeah, how do you like it? Boot loops. I think my G5 did the boot loop thing. It never... No, actually that's the one that the power... Yeah, no, it was the port, you know, where you plug in the power cable. It just got to the point where it would never... They would never take a charge, you know, didn't know it was being plugged in, or had shorted out. All right, look lively, Grant. I feel like Sonic would be well suited for some of these environments. We got all these curves and stuff. Shit. Oh God. You're gonna need those. Please knock it out. Thank you. Man, what a sad little animation watching that thing fall down. Oh, we can climb the vines. Look at this. Oh. All the way back to the start. Doggone it. This game is, oh my God. Yeah, it's a crazy one. Back to the start, huh? All right. Let's go, Cary Grant. My wife likes her Pixel. That's what she's got. Yeah, one of the Pixels. And she does like it. Had it for a couple years now, I think. Yeah, I've never played Shinobi, but I get that feeling when I play some of these Genesis games and you have the tall sprites, often even taller than our friend Grant here, but... Oh, come on, man. That other one's coming for you. I might want to change the controls, because right now it has the select a weapon as the... What do they call it? The A? Yeah, A. The A button. Hey, what's up, Metroid? Welcome. It does. I wish extra lives could find a way, honestly. That'd be cool. Maybe unlimited lives could find a way. That would really help us in our journey. That's okay. I do want to try it on this normal difficulty for a while. I feel like I'm still learning everything, so... This, I wouldn't say I've given it my all. There you go, Grant. Precision. Oops. That's not precision. It's wrong buttons. Look at the little raptor trying to jump up at us. Boom. And if you're Team Raptor, well, this game, you're in luck. This game lets you play as the Raptors. Or as Raptor, I should say. And if this GIF that I look at, it was trying to jump over the little darts. And I saw a GIF earlier that, if it is, whoa, my God. That was some slippery stuff right there, folks. That wasn't a raptor. Oh, God. I don't know my dinos. All right, we got some dino heads in the chat. Thank you. I'm gonna need some help. I'm a dino casual. Ah! Off to a bad start. That's okay. Palpuck probably looked it up on the sly anyway. No, just kidding. It's like, I'll have you know, I know my dinosaurs. Thank you. What was that? Ah! Oh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I think... No, I'm trying... No, I didn't read the... So, I for half a second, I was like, did I read that when I was maybe a teenager or something? And no, I just remember seeing it. It was like... It was just in a prominent place in our house for a while. Oh, God. That's gonna hurt. Hey, we'll just keep flying. Grant, this is pretty rough, Grant. Come on. We're gonna need some health. Oh, I can't jump on, that's right, you can't jump on that little part. He is, it started with a, it all started with having a wreck too, you know? You start this level with that Jeep flipped over. It actually looks really cool. And it's cool to check out. Unfortunately, there's a, what I think to be a Triceratops right at the beginning that will come and attack you if you just kind of stand still. If you don't act decisively. Which, you know, honestly, that's... you have a built-in excuse for any difficulty level you wanted to have in this game because, you know, come on. Are you guys getting off of Jurassic Park or this island that they've made? Like me? Hell no. You know, I'm probably going out like the guy that was sitting on the John, and that was one of some traumatic imagery to see as a kid. Definitely thought about that the next couple times I had to go use the bathroom. But yeah, no, I'm not getting out of Jurassic Park. I'm dead. So if he's got a tough road ahead of him, he and his raptor that he's going to team up with, and you know what? At least it feels canonical. Yeah. This isn't what I went to school for, Metroid, is to be running around the jungle. Speaking as Dr. Grant here, I didn't either, but yeah, to be running around the jungle, drinking dinosaurs. Although I guess this would be the ultimate experience. Yeah, when I was looking at the map... Oh, darkness. Yeah, I noticed the long strip of beach, Palpuck, and I knew that there were like some different settings. My dad had the book, but I never read it. Yeah, maybe it is the dream to be chased by dinosaurs. You know, I've never played the Super NES one. It only just now occurred to me that we probably could do that. That'd be fun. I need to do that sometime, especially when there's like the two games, you know. Yeah, I would need to do a little plug-in, but yeah, a little plug-in and unplug-in, I think, but just because I think I had a little temporary setup with the power sharing between Super Family and the Genesis, but yeah. Well, we'll keep working on this one, but yeah, man, maybe we should... if we can't do it tonight, that'd definitely be fun to fire that up sometime and try it. I'll have to listen a little more closely. Oh, fuck. My God, man. This, I can't wait for him to be in what appears to be a, it appears to be Uncle Owen's speeder, you know, that Luke's speeder. Oh, that's it. Truly so, Palpuck? I haven't played yeah, I've never played I actually haven't. You know what? The only one I ever played was NES. A friend of mine had, this guy I went to church with had, yeah, and it was like a top-down view, and you would, you know, you're running your little character around shooting, you know, as they just run around the jungle. I remember that being one of those games where it was like, you know, sometimes you go over to a friend's house and there's some stuff that you can play more often. And then there's some games where it's like, oh yeah, I don't really know this one that well, you know, you have the game, so yeah, let's watch you play it. You can actually like put together a good run, you know. I remember that Jurassic Park being one of those that I don't think I got my hands on that often just because I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. Boom. Quick draw Grant here. Come on. All right, there we go. Something like that. Jurassic Park. Oh, a park builder. That sounds fun, Metro. like a railroad tycoon or something. Or what was that one? A roller coaster tycoon. Run your own Jurassic Park. You better up the soda prices. Families are complaining. Or lower them. Families are complaining. That's cool, Pal Puck. I'll have to try that one sometime. Metroid. I was just seeing your your comment. Yeah. I think I think the stormtroopers sitting around talking about the new T whatevers that come out is one of my favorite, that's one of my favorite recurring bits in Star Wars. Hey, what's going on? Colbert? What's... I don't want to get your name wrong, but yeah, welcome. Happy Friday. I could have been... Colbert, got it. I could have been big in the 80s. Unfortunately, I was very small in the 80s. Oh my god. Leave me alone.
Nice. It's a
Oh, thanks for the follow. That noise is crazy. Hasn't always been that. What the heck?
Game Freak ran out of money.
Thanks for the follow.
Couldn't continue.
Hope you're doing okay. Alright. This is the part where I get killed by this mom and her kids. Ah! Shoot them! Run! Do. Yeah. I was, oh no. Oh, did you guys see that? I managed to save it, but we made him go through that earlier. It's funny. I'm like, is that intentional to have the character be able to slide through that? They're just a weird clip. They're like, yeah, it was intentional. Carry on. Zoop. Okay, come on. Carrie, you gotta jump, man. Cary Grant. Let's go. We're doing the Genesis version. Yeah, playing the, got the, doing it here on my, Genesis. Oh. Reversed. Oh, we gotta go. I think that's as high as he can go here, though. If you jump up from a different part. I think you can go higher. Ah! Oh god. Get the grenades. Then you can climb these vines. Oh! It finds a way to clip through walls. Life does. Oh, I was like, where's my grenades? I hadn't collected them yet. Have you played any versions of this game, Colbert? This is my first time. I've played like just a couple minutes of the NES version, but that was it. So this is my first time entering the world of Jurassic Park games. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the one on NES was a top-down deal as well. Yeah, folks were mentioning the other versions, and then we got an emphatic vote for the Master System and Game Gear version of it. I haven't tried those. Ah! Oh, come on. Get off the spikes. I'm curious if... it seems vaguely familiar to me, but has Angry Video Game Nerd has he covered these games? I just figured with so many different versions, this would be either I'm remembering it or if he hasn't done it yet, I don't know why why he wouldn't have, but especially with like and there are a couple games he did where there were just a ton of versions and did a pretty good job breaking down the flaws in all of them. It is, he likes to live dangerously, he does. Interesting, okay, yeah, that's funny. I was like, I can't remember it for sure, but it seems like he would have. I haven't seen everything of his, but yeah. I think I've made it all the way through the first maybe 3 seasons or something for sure. And then after that, it's kind of just like a random episodes here and there. One day I'll get out of this first level. I keep making it to that section with the vines, and then shortly after that, we croak, sadly. Oh. I will survive. Darn, jumped too soon. I did not survive. So, okay, I've done that a few times. I need to just maybe drop straight down from there or something, I guess, but yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I never played that one, Colbert. I could see that with just the jump, you know, it's the platforming style looks kind of similar to that to me, and it's interesting just the sort of, I'm just gonna sacrifice some life here just to sort of show how he's jumping around, and you know, it's like, it's funny because as I play it a little bit more, the platforming aspect becomes a little more understandable, but it's definitely kind of floaty. But yeah, just seeing all the jumping around, and I just need him to grab onto a... I was gonna let him fall. I need to see him grab onto a vine and do some climbing. Yeah. You know what, guys? I need to get a little break in, but we haven't been going for too long, so maybe I'll just get a little bio break. We'll come back. We'll take a longer run in just a bit. All right, BRB. Thanks for hanging. Scary as hell. All right, thanks for hanging, guys. I'm back. Yeah, I figured just a little short break this time. Maybe we'll take a longer one soon. Woo! Man, it's hot today. I'm feeling it. Feeling the heat. It was a high of 91 today. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, Metroid, I know it's funny. At first I thought, oh man, that's kind of brutal. We just killed that dinosaur, and then I could see it. I could see it breathing. Yeah, it got to a high of 91 today, Ichigo, yeah. Hey, thanks, Colbert. Yeah, thanks for hanging. Yeah, it's a... I've been at it for a few years, but it's been growing lately, which is nice. Yeah. I know. Well, that's the thing. You know, again, like, I don't really... In this situation, these dinosaurs, I can't imagine either that this Jurassic Park is truly like a big enough ecosystem to totally support itself and to support these huge carnivorous, among others, you know, among other types of diet. These large dinosaurs, I don't think, I don't know. I don't know if it's big enough to really support all that. So can you really blame them for trying to eat Dr. Grant here? Just getting a little snack. Tater, what's up, man? There's lots of fart noises in this game. I hope you like them. How are you, man? Welcome. That's not a fart noise. That's a frog noise. What the heck? Come on, guys. Jump! Don't shoot! Now shoot. Shoot again. Okay, let's go down there, get some more darts. Let's see. At this point, it's been about five years, I think. Something like that. Some of that time was on YouTube, though. It might not have all been on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, I've been at it for a while, but it's interesting. It, you know, with viewership, it can come and go in waves, but it's been like a nice little build lately in the last few months, so appreciate it. Tater, it was a good day, man. A very long one. I wanted to get streaming sooner, but, yeah, long day. Man. Had the landlord by to look at, this corner that has been stressing me out, this corner in the bathroom that, it's like it's a, you know, little, I guess right next to the bathtub, you know, where the bathtub meets the wall, and then over in that corner of the bathroom, there's like the siding or the little, what do you call the, the baseboard or whatever. I had noticed that yeah, thank you. Yeah. I had noticed that, you know, we've been having like termite issues, and I had noticed that like, you know, I was seeing the dust and stuff down there, and I was like, man, I think we got a termite issue, but like, I think they're termite, and I think, it's very like wet back there because the baseboard is peeling off of the wall, we noticed, and there's like a gap there, and yeah, I think they've brought their water, and you know, take them out, shoot them. And we're moving out soon, and I had just felt anxious about this because we had brought this to their attention before, but like, I wasn't quite sure if it was termites or what, you know, and like, we had shown it to the guy that they brought to check out to spray for, or to look for termites, to do an assessment. And then, but I was like, I don't know, you know, when they do their inspection, I don't want them finding this and saying that we didn't show this particular one here, you know, and like, yeah. Well, I've got them on this windowsill behind me. That was where we've been dealing with them for a couple of years. And they tried to treat for it one time, but they didn't go away. And yeah, they leave the little frass, the little, you know, their little poop known as frass comes out the termite ass. They left that on the windowsill, and it's just like, oh my God. I know. Yeah, it sucks, Sid. Yeah. Maybe termite. Sure, I wish he wouldn't. Do. Yeah. It is Colbert. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That was a, you know, that was a big part of wanting to stream is, yeah, just wanting to spend time with having other people to talk to about these retro games that was a big part of it, just because, you know, it's not easy to do. Or, you know, there's a lot of folks who are into retro games, but it's, you know, it is a niche thing, and sometimes I'm reminded of that. Sometimes I'm reminded of that when I'm talking to other folks, and for some of them it's more like, oh yeah, I liked retro games back then. Okay, don't fall too far. Don't fall too far. Come on. Yeah, exact. Tired of all these frass holes around here. That's right. Tater said I used to do termite work for a while. Yeah. I think... would this be... I don't mean to put you to work, Tater, but let's say on the Discord if I were to post a picture of this nasty corner. Could I get a Tater's expert opinion on it? You're like, nah, man, I left that line of work. I think it is, because, like, I'm in a little bit of denial. I also think it's probably moldy back behind there, which that's not an either-or thing. You know, I know that, like, when actually, that's how they're found sometimes, is you see, like, a moist spot coming through a wall, or, you know. So, I don't know, man. The thing is, I had just been yeah. The little holes and stuff. Yeah. In the windowsill here, that's how it started, was like, yeah, just seeing little holes at the top of the windowsill, and actually finding the frass, because it was in the it was coming down from, like, basically right where the window meets the wall. From the window to the wall. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think we're moving out here, so I think I might leave that to them, you know. Now that it's been reported to them, they've got their picture and everything. I don't know why I was just like, man, I'm just worried, man. I'm worried that they're gonna... You know, they're... Like, if they find this and we haven't brought it up to them, or they say we haven't brought it up to them, you know. I didn't want that to be found for the first time during an inspection. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for termite talk, man. Yeah. Well, you know, I think we're just putting them to sleep. If you can... Yeah, you see, we still got Mama... You guys gave me the name of this dino. Mama's sleeping. And she will come back to life if I hang out too long. Yeah, they're just tranked. They fainted. It's like Pokemon. He's just, he doesn't want to hurt any of these. Now, I have to imagine the pterodactyl going straight down. That thing's probably going to crash and burn, I have to imagine, but... I just get a little carried away in those parts. You got to really stick close to the side. Ah! Yeah. He needs a bazooka. I think in some of the other games, I don't know if you're doing tranquilizer darts. Or maybe they, you know, maybe they say that, but I'm pretty sure in the NES one it just looks like you're just blasting away, riddling them full of bullets. Okay. You think it had a happy landing? Oh, God. I'm like... He's gonna die right here. Get off the spikes, you fool. Wow. I think that animation saved me. The animation of him throwing the grenade. I think I was invincible for a second. It's a heck of a first level here. Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't think about that. We could play the Super Famicom version of this too. I'm gonna get a couple more full run, you know, attempts at this first level as Grant, and then we do owe it to our friend Raptor to try to play a few Raptor levels. Nice seabird noises here.
What the hell's this?
America's wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. It really makes it.
Do 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 do. Listen to the gulls. Oh, thank you, Ichigo and Ichigo Jr. Yeah, I know that word dinosaur is unsuitable. I honestly think that, you know, going to natural history museums, that was for me, there was a level of like, I don't know, especially as like a young adult, going to the one at the Smithsonian and stuff, and, you know, I hadn't considered some of those matters as much in a little while, and seeing the breakdowns of like all the previous, you know, extinctions, mass extinctions and stuff, and just showing the timeline of, you know, some of these beasts that we can group together sometimes, or what they could be in such, you know, eras that really were so far apart, you know. Hey, Dustin, did you spell it that way on purpose?
Yes.
Go, get off the spikes, Mang. Why would you do that? Oh. Woo. Got the shoulder pop, neck pop. Heck yeah.
This is the voice of your conscience, baby. I just want to check one thing out with you. You don't mind, do you?
What? Oh, they've just designed that they don't want me to go right there. Okay, all right. I guess I won't. Yay, I didn't die in that part. Oh, go. You gotta jump a little higher. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Palpuck? And then of course there's like the, you know, those well, I can only call them those Kabutops era animals. No, like, you know, those ones from even earlier, you know, eras and stuff. It's crazy. Oh god, that's a good place to clip right through there. Done that a few times. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll still be calling them. I'll still be using the catch-all dinosaurs. I know no better. Ah. Oh! Sometimes when I've read the word dinosaur in the chat today, I'm hearing it in that, like, you know, in the movie, you've got the little cutscene with the little explainer with the DNA molecule. That's right. Well, what's funny is that the discussion on Play-Doh, well, I was going to say discussion on Pluto was a very emotional one, but also Play-Doh as well. There have been a few of those discussions. Oh, you're going to want to toss a grenade. There you go. Now. Okay. Now, I've been falling on this part. Does it just stop right there, or am I supposed to jump? Okay. Wow, I didn't actually fall to my doom. What am I gonna do with my mnemonic device? Oh God! I would hope he's got something named after him. There's got to be something out there, right? Okay, asteroid number 5451 is named Play-Doh. I'm gonna say, I would, feels like an oversight if you haven't gotten around to that yet. Oh, going to pop. There it is. I like that you had the solar system up there, Metroid. That's cool. And the only one that remains is Pluto. Ironic, huh? Jeez. I think that's going to be up to some enterprising astronomer in Parvination someday. Oh God, what a terrible animation there! Getting hit in the face with the acid and the. Okay, let's toss this grenade as soon as we're out of pause, shall we? There you go. Any kids anywhere? Ready to drink them. Yeah. Right. Sure. There's a bunch of them out there. Just don't get everybody excited that it's, you know, a spacecraft or something, okay? Like God. All right, I'm supposed to go left there. Now I know. Let's back to start. Parvinator. They're like, darn it. I'm so used to checking others' calculations that I forgot to check my own spelling. I always do this. Ah. What's funny is, you know, since Starlink has been up there in the sky, there's I see on local subreddits a lot of posts of like, what is this? You know, what the heck is this? You know, it's, you know, it's, it is remarkable to see it up there. To see the big swarm go over. That being said, I know that they want to launch a whole bunch of other stuff into space. And space junk is already a problem. And I don't really think anybody's as worried about space junk. You know, I get the sense that that lately there's been a decreasing worry about that, or at the very least, see that happening in the not too distant future. Ah, put it up there. Lasers are the answer to everything else. I would think we could. How do we do? We'll put a giant net up there.
America's wonderful.
Thanks for hanging, guys. Got a helicopter overhead. Hopefully it's not sticking around. Oh, I really gotta watch the posture. It's really crazy. You know, one can certainly kind of, that whole idea of like how precarious our entire existence is. Obviously, you can't be concerned about that at all times. It makes it a little bit difficult to function in this world we've constructed for ourselves. But with that being said, yeah, every now and then I'll have that, oh God, you know, that like, oh yeah, we are just hurtling through space. Oh God. Part of a very fragile ecosystem. And we've benefited from living in a time period that was relatively cosmically, you know, oh come on, stable for us, you know. And I'm not convinced that we would be able to stop, you know, if there was another big, you know, extinction level, you know, asteroid or what have you on the way to us. I don't know, man. If it required cooperation, I don't know that I see it getting done. And also we just might not, you know, it's like it's there's no guarantee that we, you know, you could stop something like that. It is Palpuck. With that being said, it's funny because like I don't know. You know, I'll just say this. There has been a contradiction in some people's interest, this kind of like pop interest in science, and, you know, there's been a lot of stuff about how many shows and whatnot made Elon Musk references or even brought him on the show, you know, it was this kind of lionization of him as this forward thinker. He's Tony Stark, man. He's putting his money into into moving all of civilization ahead. And it's interesting because sometimes you find, it'd be great that the human race could continue on. I don't mean that. Oh yeah, I don't mean that. But you find people who are like so obsessed with that particular aspect of like, man, we got to get out to space because, you know, we got to spread human civilization. And, you know, humans, we can't just be here on Earth. And then that doesn't also come with this, like, for those people, for some of them, it doesn't also come with a sense of responsibility to like correct our current situation on the only home we've ever had. And the likely, you know, the best spot for us, you know, we kind of came up in this neighborhood, you know, it suits us. So it's frustrating that there's a segment of folks who have this like idea of being like forward thinking and, oh yeah, you know, we gotta let these guys do whatever they want because we've got to get to other planets at all costs. You know, we've got to get to space to keep the human race going. And then it's a lot easier to terraform this planet than it would be to go to even anything in our solar system here, you know, and like to actually make it usable for us. It's you know, it's crazy. And I know that they get exhausted when people, you know, like say, well, hey, things suck here right now. Why are you worried about going into space? And like, I get that, you know, right. That's like sort of another extreme, because what we should be doing simultaneously is finding ways to take care of this planet and extending our reach to the stars above. You know, I think that there is space for both. No pun intended, sadly. But I don't know, man. It's just frustrating. I also would like for our space exploration to be, you know, something that, you know, it just like at this point, NASA has been reduced to a point where it relies on all these other contractors so much, and it's like we did all that quote in-house for a while. There's always going to be some level of contracting. Really, it'd be nice if we could, you know, if we could nationalize all the aerospace defense stuff, but at this point, I don't with the current administration, maybe that's not a good idea. But oh yeah, it's whoop. Oh, come on, Grant. Get in the cave. There you go. There you go. It's interesting. I mean, we've basically it's interesting because as a stance as a country right now, we basically are just like, you know what, space is there for the militarization. We're very public about it, whereas whereas before, I think that was part of I think that was, what we were going through before. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't, you know, at this point, I don't really feel comfortable with, I don't know. I think that there's a way to make it to where, I don't know. I think that there is some middle ground between public ownership of this and then, and funding and yeah, development and the current situation we have with, you know, with, aerospace and Lockheed Martin, Raytheon. What is that? The, you know, Musk's SpaceX, and I guess what, the Amazon one, Blue Origin, or I forget the name of the company at large, but yeah. Right, yeah. Well, you know, at this point, this guy's also, you know, talking about trying to put giant attack lasers in space, so, you know, I don't really, I understand where, contracting has played a role in things that we couldn't be done, but at the same time, it's like the budgets are insane, and that is in part because we do a lot of sweetheart deals, you know. And there's so much corruption behind it all that I think it's all a bloated mess. Ah, he fell a long way. Yeah, I am lamenting that we have gotten to that point. To where, yeah, it's we have to rely on this because yeah. Get him. Sounds good. Sounds good, Sid. Thanks for hanging, guys. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Thanks for talking dinos in space. Dinosaur. The dinosaur. My, speaking of the space shuttle, there was I know, Mr. D-Day. My granddad worked on a team that did, like, he was doing, well, at one point he went to Lockheed Martin, but was with NASA for a while doing, you know, budget and contracting stuff. So, hey, maybe it's my granddad's fault. I'm gonna blame him. Granddad, you screwed it up and you gave Elon Musk a big opportunity. He had to fill in for he was ready to step in. Dinosaurs. They told me I'd be playing a game about dinosaurs, and this has me wondering if, I was gonna make a joke, but I can't even do it, because at this point, I don't know. Was there ever a game for that show, the dinosaurs? The folks in the giant dino mascot looking outfits. Well, you know, giant costumes, character costumes. I have no real sense of it's just I've just been playing and talking, so there's I'm like, do I have 3 lives before a game over? You know, where I just keep on trucking. How do we? Okay. Sometimes this feels weird. You do have to do like a you have to do like a diagonal there, yeah. Boom. Ah! Switch weapons, you fool. Get him off of you. I don't know what that gun does. Maybe a better trank. Maybe a one shot. Yeah, I was kind of cracking up, Dustin, that we were playing Pokemon Emerald, and we got to we went to a museum, I believe, and there was a section in there about like, oh, it's my dream, maybe someday regular people can go to space. Oh, man. Nobody tell him. Well, honestly, you know, it can still dream, right? You can still dream that. Would you, if you guys could go on one of those low Earth orbit trips or whatever, would you guys do it? If, like, let's say money was not an option or was not a worry, was not a concern. Okay, I keep jumping really far. Shit. I don't think I would. I think I'd only go to space under some, honestly, like, there was points when I was a kid when I'd be like, okay, man, I want to be an astronaut. And then I realized, oh, it turns out if you don't have, you know, turns out if you get motion sickness and have not the best eyes and ears, you know, you may not, probably not going to be a pilot. And that's going to, you don't have to just be a pilot to get up there, of course. For a while, that was the thing. That's one of the ways towards it, you know, to get me in the ballpark. Man, I could have been a... Oops, I got him down here on the spikes. I feel bad. R.I.P. Grant. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's where I'm at with the Palpuck. I wouldn't do it. The only way I think I would go to space, and I can say this comfortably because I don't think I would ever have the option. But I think the only thing that would get me into space is if we're doing a massive relocation project, and I'm just one of a ton that's like, you know, getting shuttled up to whatever. In my lifetime, though, I don't really expect us to have anything else to go to, or even in the next couple lifetimes. I mean, we would have to do things like long-term space station living and whatnot before we ever got to anything else, I feel. Like a terraforming another planet. And again, like, we're way closer to saving this planet from whatever kind of climate worst case scenario it could get into. We're closer to fixing that here. But that would be so much easier to do that than it would be to get everything to terraform another planet. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Dustin. Yeah, well, it's funny because when I started talking, I was like, well, I guess during the shuttle, you know, once you got to stuff with, you know, more like lab work being done in space and, you know, the various labs and International Space Station, etc., all that stuff. The stuff that came before it. You know, not everybody's got to be a pilot at that point, I guess, but... Handle. Yeah. I can't handle them. Yeah. Yeah, Metro says, not my first choice for fun, for a fun time. Yeah, same here. Yeah, exactly, Dustin, yeah. You get to see the speeder here. Doesn't it look like it? Luke's gonna have to sell that thing if he wants to get off of Tatooine. We'll have to play some as the Raptor. His X-34, yeah. Yeah, apparently you don't have to go very far, you know. 'Tis a secret place. Come, I show you. This way, this way. Something along those lines. It's a bad Jar Jar. I'm gonna do one more Grant. One more at least. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Dustin. Oh, was that in the that was in our demo? Oh shoot! Get out of there. These little guys can jump. Ah! I had to use some, I had to bust out some, I was actually doing more of a Boss Nass impression. In fact, that's who I was channeling in my head, but a buddy of mine I had sent him this link to, like someone had uploaded those, I'm trying to remember what they called. One was called like Amazing Cross Sections, I think. And there was another one as well, but you know, they were these big Star Wars coffee table books, you know, big art books with, you know, this like cool, you know, fantasy schematics and like cross sections of various vehicles and whatnot, including pod racers and the giant like droid control ship, among others. And I had already sent him this link one time, and he asked me, he's like, he had reached out, he's like, hey man, I can't find that. Could you send it again? And I don't know, it was late at night when he sent that. And I most days I just like, oh, I'll reply tomorrow, you know, but I don't know. I just felt like channeling a little Boss Nass. And I was like, something like if I having to send in you these, I don't know, these, I think I called them the plans or something. One more time. You're gonna be a big doo-doo. Although they sometimes say poo-doo, which my dad always. I think watching the prequels for my dad was a pretty painful experience. And I think the poo-doo mentions, among others, was one of the things that stuck out to him. He hated Jar Jar. Yeah, there's the big episode 1. I think the one you're thinking of there, Metroid, is with Queen Amidala's face is, I think that's the visual dictionary, but then there's the other one that I think has the big droid control ship on it. Let's see if I can... I think I have, hold on, I think I might have even saved it. Now I'm curious. Oh, I have the episode 1 player's guide. That's not what we want to look at. Not amazing crosswords. Oh, yeah, so there was one for the original trilogy that had a Y-wing on the cover. That's cool. So there's a few of these. Oh, sweet, okay. Which one did I have for... And the one that I had was this one. Okay, let me show this to you guys. Sorry. Now you can't see stuff. Show you what I'm looking at. Sorry, everything's taking a long time. Let me just do it in the browser. Is it gonna be in Bing distant time? Yeah, that was essentially it. Metroid, yeah. That was... Oh yeah, here it is. Man, I was noticing so many familiar titles too. Like, let me get this pulled up for you guys. But yeah, Star Wars amazing cross sections, or what was it? There's a few different ones, but yeah, let's see. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Fade down, please. Aww. It is. Yeah, a buddy of mine, he and his brother are making a game, and there's a driving portion of the game, and he was looking for some inspiration for vehicles and stuff, and he liked a lot of this stuff from episode 1, so. Or actually, I had recommended this to him because he was talking about, he showed me some like schematics and stuff he had found of some other, movies and old cars and things like that. Are you guys seeing this? Shit. Unfortunately, I can't drive. Okay, here we go. Yeah. I can't dance. We got this one, incredible cross sections. Amazing. I think I said amazing cross sections. Yeah. It's a few of these. Look at this, like a breakdown of the TIE Fighter. There was a big, like, fold-out one, or like a unfolding one for the, like, I guess a 4-pager for the droid control ship. Yeah. That's cool. Back to the game. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is weird when they talk about going through the planet's core, Metroid. Yeah, it's funny where in Star Wars they try to... It's not that often that they try to do much in the way of realism or, really like heavy sci-fi. They tend to go pretty light on it, so it is funny when you get some things like that. Like, we're gonna pass through the planet's core. You gotta do it in a bongo. We took a bongo from the scene. Shoot him. Shoot the raptor. Or, sorry, it's not a raptor. I apologize. Oh, I bet, you know what? I bet that one for the original trilogy does. Pretty pivotal machine from the first movie. Probably find it in the one with, that one with the Falcon on it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fast-paced, like, yeah, opera, space opera, I've heard it described as. pop space opera. I think that's what's funny about some Star Wars criticism is that like every now and then people will view something, if it's something they don't like, they will suddenly kind of put on the like hard sci-fi lens. Oh, well, that wouldn't have worked, you know. And you saw that a lot with the prequels, which, you know, it's not, rather the sequels, you know, not everybody's cup of, I understand, but they're, yeah, right, pal, fuck. It's funny. Essentially, I mean, that's what George Lucas is, that's definitely on his reference board, you know. Yeah, you know, it's Flash Gordon, yeah. Yeah, it's you know, it doesn't make sense that I remember as a kid just being so excited with how effortless space travel is made in Star Wars, and it doesn't ever appear to be, it seems to be so rarely unsafe, you know, that people can just kind of travel around the galaxy at will, and unless they're going to particular, you know, regions of the galaxy or something that you know are known in lore for being difficult to traverse, it's kind of just assumed that you'll have a mostly uneventful flight everywhere you go, you know. And there's not too much put to, you know, it's like everyone knows how to fly too, like, well, not everybody, but like it does, you know, it seems to be as easy as driving a car, essentially, you know. So that the people who have access to it probably have a learning curve, but then get it, and then they're just driving they're flying their spaceships around like you know, we do our cars, or someone who is grounded would do their speeders, swoop bikes, whatever. Hey, that wasn't just any 9-year-old, Dustin. But yeah, touche. Look at this. We got a big... We got a big Brontosaurus, question mark, below us. Look. Wow, I'm standing on it. Give him a little James Bond action. Better not do that. I don't have too many. There's one more dart left there. The Brachiosaurus. Thank you. The squat and fart on a dinosaur. Something he'd always wanted. Oh. I think I'm officially further than I've ever made it. That's an end of a level. We were right there at the end. If I would have just slowed down a bit, we might have, I could have cleared that a long time ago, I think. Dr. Grant, the island's main power is offline, and velociraptors have taken over the power station. Be careful. It's gonna stay up on the screen, please? All right. Good idea, guys. Thank you. That's 2-0. L-I... Oh shit, it went kind of fast. Well, I took a long time to pull it up, I should say. I could always run it back on YouTube, maybe. Oh, thank you, Metroid. I see, thank you. I'll copy-paste that right now. I was really slow on the draw, getting the note pulled up. Paste. Cool. 20 LI 202D. Hey, second level, guys. Finally. Progress. Wonder how many levels we're dealing with here. Oh, okay. Jump along these power lines as long as they're not activated, I suppose. Grant, jump. Bzz. Did I collect something over at this earlier? There was like a noise that it made. I've got these like, what are these? Do 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 do. Oh, lives, Dustin. Oh, what? This ladder, I'm just going right past it every time. I mean, maybe these sunglasses are keeping... That teal is really kind of getting lost in the sauce. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, that's looks quite obvious now. That is a big raptor, man. That teal, it is just a little bit... These glasses have a lot of like, well, they're mirrored green, this is why you're getting the green screen, but they have a lot of like blue light filtering. Great for outside. Look at it jumping around. You jumped right into it that time, didn't you? Utah Raptor. Lots of Utah Raptors, Wyoming Raptors, Arizona Raptors, Ohio Raptors. Get him. All right, let's... I think I was just supposed to use that box to get up to that, but now we've gotten ourselves in a little pickle here. Box, you want to like you want to respawn or anything? So useful. There you go. Had to use the charge shot. This music. Ichigo, you were mentioning some bass lines earlier. We got them. Man, this sucks. I want this box out of the way. I was hoping that... Oh, well, hold on. Can you get up there? You gotta get the box to get up to that rope, which I now see. Okay. Jeez Louise. You really can't grab onto that, man? Come on, you can pitfall that. Let's go. Pitfall it. Do I just have to let him die? Come on. Come on, man. What were they... What? It's like, what were they thinking? Gonna run away. Oh, man. Back when the Utah Raptors roamed. Utah Raptor, help us, did that help us find those, I don't know, I wish we still had a couple around. Maybe they could help us find the golden tablets. They're out there somewhere, man. They gotta be. Oh. Golden Raptor. Yeah. It's actually, it's History of the Dinosaurs, written by a dinosaur, actually, you know? It's crazy stuff. Oh, and then we can, yeah, there you go. Look at him. Look at him go. Looks like a good place to get buzzed. Oh God. Stay alive. Do. Up there. You know, it's funny because just talking about origin myths and stuff, I have this memory of being a kid, and we did, you know, this one year we talked a little bit about like I think that this was tied into a unit that we were doing on like, you know, state history. I know, like most states, you've got some kind of, it tends to be like in 4th grade often, and then another grade sometimes as well, but that you do like a state unit or whatever, all about your state. You might get to go visit a capital or something like that. Pretty common experience in a lot of states. And I remember they did this one unit at one point on, you know, some of the local Native American tribes that had lived in the area. And we were talking a little bit about like some of the lore and, well, you know, some of the mythology and stuff, and creation myths, etc. And, you know, I remember talking a little bit of like I don't remember if this one was like about the rainbow serpent, but we did a few like you know, there were a few stories that we did. I remember there being these kids in the class that were just like clowning on it and just like, this is so stupid, oh, da, da, da. And it's like they were also, you know, believed a literal interpretation of the Bible too, or it was like, you know, at the very least, they go to, you know, these same kids would go to my church, and then it was like, oh yeah, you go to church, and then your pastor is telling you that the story in Genesis is literal. No, it's literal. Don't think it was metaphorical, guys. Like this is the word of God, you know, like this is how the universe was created. And it's like, oh, that's so stupid. You know, I think that it is Palpuck, but I think that there is something for like the giant snake or giant serpent or something as well. I don't remember which. We read a few different stories, and I know that some of them were for like what was local, and it was interesting, like just hearing people like, oh, this is stupid, and you know, like this, I don't know. Wow, this is dumb. Why would anybody think that? It's like, meanwhile, go to Sunday school and learn, you know. Okay, there was this place called Paradise, you know, the Garden of Eden. And everything was perfect in there, and there were only 2 humans, the first ones. We didn't even get into how they got created, how the whole thing came together in 6 days. 7 if you count the rest. And I don't need to go on and on about how the creation myth is, you know, clearly it's a stretch, guys. I don't mean to sound sacrilegious, but yeah, I just like, you know, no, this creation myth is stupid. Give me the one about like, yeah, there being 2 people on the earth and a talking serpent and a tree of knowledge and a tree of life. That can't be symbolic in any way. Gotta be literal. It does, Metroid. You gotta build your own creation myth, you know? John Luigi. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go here. Oh, Well, we made it to that lift, but yeah, it didn't do anything. Let me see. Look at it trying to shoot the acid. Zoop. Ah! It's doing more. Ow! Got me that time. Maybe that was it, Palpuck. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it could have been, and it could have been something like a few, like some comparative mythologies as well. You know, here's something from this area, here's something from elsewhere in the world. Getting the kids thinking about, oh my God, you wouldn't want them having any moral relativism, to realize that if you grew up in another culture, you may have a different way of explaining how the Earth came to be. No! Oh, are you talking, Palpuck, sorry. I just reread your comment. Are you talking about, our biblical serpent? He just gets fried if he's in there? It's funny. Okay, yeah, so you were talking about, indigenous one. I see. Can I push this box onto the lift? Probably needs to go elsewhere. Yeah. Oh, well. Now we can climb. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Up-up-on-up-on-up-on-up-on-up-on-up. I see. Yeah, you were talking about the Cherokee one. Yeah, I understand. For half a second, I would, you know, I didn't know which serpent we were going for. They are Ichigo. It's sweet, man. It's interesting, the similarities and stuff too. I've had a bit of no intense scholarly work has gone into this, but you know, a little doing a bit of reading and finding the occasional documentaries about just how much we've learned about ancient Sumerians, basically all those like early civilizations that were, you know, so many were right there in, you know, the Fertile Crescent, and then curving up to modern day Syria and stuff, and the Assyrian Empire, Babylonian Empire. But yeah, just all those like such, you know, terribly old clay tablets and stuff from, you know, these old Sumerian cities, some of which were baked in fires or whatever, and better preserved because of that. And like, you know, that's where we get like, you know, the Epic of Gilgamesh. Hey, what's up, Hubra? Welcome. Get out of this section, man. Come on. Don't get zapped. Grant. Grab on, buddy. Don't get zapped. You can't go left there? Okay, I just gotta go up, I guess. Let me get off here. Come on, man. Yeah. Come on, get up. Ah, I was hoping I could just go all the way up. Too good to be true. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty scary game, Hubra. The music is pretty brutal in some parts. You get a little bit of the fart synth too. That's not so brutal as much as it is funny, but yeah. Do. That's cool, Palpuck. That's awesome. Yeah. That's really sweet. There's so much so many places in the U.S. that a lot of folks have never even considered are, indigenous words. A lot of places in Alabama, for sure, including where, the University of Alabama is, Tuscaloosa, Alabama itself, the name. Epic myths and invoices. Yeah, it's Ichigo, you're talking about like in the piggybacking off of Dustin's and talking about like the all the old clay tablets. Yeah, man, I just learned. Oh gosh, what is his name? Oh, it's Aya Nasir. Have y'all heard of this guy? This is like I guess kind of it's a bit of an ancient Sumerian meme that I recently came across, but Aya Nasir is apparently he sells pretty shitty copper, or at least according to this one complaint that we found. There's a great complaint. It's one of it's the oldest. It had some distinction, like I think it's like the current oldest writing we have, I think, talking about a like a person, just a regular human or whatever. I think it's got some cool distinction like that. But let me look it up a bit. But I think Nasir was I think they were the merchant. And it was about their copper that they make. Yeah. Funny. I want to find find an article about it. Let's see. No. This is an interesting level here. Problematic. Copper merchant in ancient modern Iraq, around 1750 BC. It was the complaint tablet. Let me show you guys this. So, I'll have to see what it said. Will it even show it to me? Dustin's comment. Okay, I'm gonna allow. There we go. Yeah. They do, Dustin, yeah. Okay, I gotta pull it up where I can see it too. The complaint tablet to Yad Nasir is a clay tablet that was sent to the ancient city-state written 1750. The tablet, which measures 11.6 centimeters in height and 5.0 centimeters wide, documents a transaction in which Yad Nasir, a trader, allegedly sold substandard copper to a customer named Nani. Can we trust Nani? He basically wrote the first Yelp complaint. Nani did. I would hope that he wouldn't, besmirch the good name of Yad Nasir, It is, Ayatin. It's a huge business. And this is a serious complaint here, a serious charge. Yeah, written in cuneiform. Here it is. All right. We talked about good uses of AI. AI has been helping a lot with translation, because we just got so many of these tablets that we found now that are untranslated because of a lack of, it's a manpower, man hours thing. It takes so long to do it, and there's so much of it, and not that many people can read cuneiform, or, it's not just reading too, because some of it's obscured or, damaged over time. Currently kept in the British Museum, written in Akkadian cuneiform. This tablet is recognized as the oldest customer complaint by Guinness World Records. That's it. Oldest customer complaint. That's hilarious. The tablet details that Ya Nasir traveled to Dilmun to buy copper and returned to sell it in Mesopotamia. On one particular occasion, he had agreed to sell copper ingots to Nani. Nani sent his servant with his money to complete the transaction. The copper was considered by Nani to be substandard. Man.
Nani?
And was not accepted. Let's, there we go. I like Dr. Grant's, just, what last step of this ladder here, last rung. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many of them, Dustin. Yeah, and like some of them were, you know, clay fired back then, but there were others that we believe would have been destroyed if not for like a fire that had destroyed that city when it had been sacked. And that's like the case in some of them, is that for some of those clay tablets, like they actually essentially like baked, which preserved them, you know. Also, like, you know, when you're a kid, you would see the depictions. I mean, this was just a common pop cultural depiction of like the hammer and chisel and stuff, and everyone doing something in stone, or even in these tablets, it was like, but they would just use this little, I've seen the instrument that they use. It's like a little thing. You basically are just like digging out little holes kind of, and that's all that you would do. You do it in soft clay. You wouldn't be chiseling anything. You would just kind of, you know, I'm trying to describe the utensil. I can't really think of a good way to, but yeah, it would kind of just sort of, yeah, you just make these little indentations and stuff with it. Yeah. Illinois, Iroquois. I'm seeing your comment about the copper in the transatlantic cables. That's interesting. Yeah, right. So that's funny. They'll take copper out of anything, man. Jeez. What are they, the ocean junkies? Stealing all the copper out of the... Yeah, I suppose that's a good word for it. Buck. There you go, Sid. We got a few of them, yeah. I know, Huber, right? Isn't that crazy? And then, you know, there's... Yeah, it all comes down to what gets preserved, and then, of course, what gets preserved comes down to... not just storage conditions, but of course a whole lot of often, you know, political factors, and that idea of us knowing a lot more about a civilization because they got sacked is fascinating to me. Like, and you know, that's, and actually that's like when it comes to this, to my layman's understanding of archaeology, like there's a lot of sites that were better preserved because the city got sacked, you know, and you would have everything burning, but you'd have sections that would be, you know, potentially like just covered in earthworks or covered in rubble or stuff that would then be preserved from the devastation that would happen around it, you know. So you have these like pockets that are, and yeah, so it's just, yeah, it's nuts, man. Crazy. I know, yeah, we have this sense of, oh, things are better with, I don't know, some people seem to have that. Yeah, it feels even more tenuous, right? But, and then in many times, you're finding people's trash, you know, that's like... That's what will be preserved better than anything else. Often it's going to be our trash. Yeah, Pal Puck. Yeah, that's another. Right. Volcanoes, landslides covering a city. Oh, yeah, Pompeii, and I'd love to go to Herculaneum sometime. All right. Oh, how you guys doing? Happy Friday. Man, can't believe it's already 8. I did get a late start. That's right. Parvination is forever. That's right. Metroid. Parvinator is, it's more of an attitude, a lifestyle. Anyone can become the Parvinator. Just don't use that. Just don't use any of my name, likeness, logos. Yeah. We should do some Raptor ones. Yeah. We'll get a break and then I'll come back and we'll do some Raptor ones, I think. Yeah. It's just, dude, Dustin, there's one part where I think it's when the dude is in, well, you know, the big Lebowski's office. And there's a part where he goes on to call him Jeffrey or, you know, by his last name or something, or sir. And he's like, dude, he tries to give him the correction and he doesn't take it. He like cuts the guy off kind of mid-sentence to say, no, dude, you know, like, we've been over this. And of course, you know, the rich old Lebowski is just kind of, ugh. There's a bit of like, almost like a disdain. Why am I having to deal with this guy? You know? Yeah. Dudism, Parvinism. Please no. It's the last thing I need. Anybody thinking I'm starting a cult? Welcome, guys. Happy Friday. Thank you for hanging. We're getting dino around here. This is a fun one. Play a little Jurassic Park. I don't remember the sky looking like that in Jurassic Park. I'll take it. It is. Yes. Yeah, you take 200 hours to beat essentially vanilla versions of games. That's Parvinism. Let's take a nice long break, guys. When we come back, we'll play a little more. But this time we'll switch over to Raptor. All right, BRB. Oh, I should say, since I got a late start, I'll be able to go, you know, normally I'm trying to wrap around this time, but let's go for at least another hour. All right, BRB.
NANI?!
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome. Happy Friday. Good to see ya. Welcome back to the Gaming Lifestyle Lounge. All right. Thought we could just jump back into the game. This time, though, we're going to switch to Raptor. Been playing as Grant. Nope. And we're still playing as Grant. Forgot we're going to switch. Rawr. Switch before you start. You guys talking GoldenEye? Oh! Ichika said I watched it with my... Oh! I watched it with my wife this week. She loved the music. Very similar to the game. It is good. Yeah, it's a sweet soundtrack. The GoldenEyes are pretty... It's a pretty good movie. It's a fun one, right? Come on. It's a gripping... It's a gripping movie. And honestly, I think it's better in so many ways over all the old Bond stuff, which I like for its own thing and as a, you know, as a product of its time, and you know, I like it for its own reasons, but just in terms of like a movie that I actually and for the most part not, or well, okay, like it and just generally like on the edge of my seat, or it was a wild ride. I feel like GoldenEye does a lot better than sorry to our older Bonds, our more mature Bonds. Here we are, guys. Raptor, you have broken out of the Raptor cage and you are free to roam the island. You've picked up the scent of Dr. Grant. As you stalk him through the jungle, beware of armed guards. Casino Royale was pretty cool. It was interesting. It was at least another... Oh. Yep, here we go. Oh, I guess I stomped that one. That one did keep me interested, and I think he's a pretty good Bond. You know, he's a good Bond, right? I guess he's been in a bunch at this point. Oh God. Let's take out some nameless park henchmen. The park service. Come on. Don't tell me that thing's passed out. We're getting a little snack. I like that it said we're stalking Dr. Grant. Okay, so I can just kick. Bite is A. Bite is A. Kick is B. They're so sleepy. Leap is C. I like the little thin line of pixels we get for the... let me zoom in on the game, actually. I can see it here locally. Let me make sure you guys can. There's like a thin line for the, you know, vein, or like you can see some respiration. Behold, guys. Watch a little circulation, a little respiration. Man. I'm just gonna play with it zoomed in like this now. We're a little behind, but okay. I'm playing it off of the monitor too. All right, let me fix that. All right, I got some new GIF material. Dilophosaurus. Whoa. The Duplosaurus. Jamiroquai Park. The Diplosaurus. Chomp. Dinosaurs. Oh my god. Wow. He's got a great leap. Okay. A down and B. Now I'm like, okay. Did I ever try that with Dr. Grant? I know he doesn't quite have the athleticism as this raptor, but fuck me. It's going crazy. The camera can't keep up with him. He's too good. Okay, that's a big jump. Oh no. Probably coming from somewhere. Yeah, coming from above. Can you spring up? You can also just Mario bop them, you know, with those talons. I saw some food up there. Ooh, girl. You know, I don't know about you guys, but dinosaurs, I think also there was some particularly scary moments of daydreaming of what it actually meant for a dinosaur to consume another dinosaur. And I think this was really driven home with this toy that I remember I got one of them and my cousin got same series of toys, but a different dinosaur. And they would have this, they'd have a little section of damage, a little chunk of meat that you could pull, that you could like remove from it. And I wish I could find this particular toy, but yeah, I remember, yeah, Ichigo. I'm sure a few did that gag, but I can't remember what this like series of toys was, but yeah, it was, I remember that kind of drove home that whole like, oh shit, it's kind of brutal, man. It's a dinosaur-y dinosaur world. Hey Rhodes, what's up, man? Well, we beat the Dr. Grant section, so I thought we'd start working on Raptor here. No, we made it to the second level. Yeah, we beat the first level. Yeah. How's it going, man? How's you still streaming? Oh god, we gotta stay up. Kill him. It's really fun to play as the raptor. Nice, yeah, we just had a break. Reminds me, I gotta drink some coffee. Oops. You better pause in this game, man. There's no time to rest. Bum, 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 bum. Duplosaurus, the Legosaurus for Tyke. Oh, that was the trademark term. I thought that sounded familiar. The Duplo box. Wait, is Duplo the block? The block? Original? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not much of a blocks guy. I hardly know Lego. Okay, I had to open that window. It's finally starting to cool off. So the window can go back shut. Don't need to hear every happening in the neighborhood. Battle damage? Oh, I missed that. I missed your message there. Okay. Yeah, the battle damage. What a great line of toys. Hey, good night, Ichigo. Thanks for hanging, man. Have a good one and have a good weekend.
So long, Bowser.
There you go. Both Grant and the dinosaur have got some... They've got the ability to jump. Well, once you're down here, how do we get out of it, though? That's what I'm like. That's the thing, you don't. You're just...
Game over.
Looking it up, Pal Puck. Let's see. Yeah, well, the first one that I'm seeing, yeah, it looks very familiar. I think I might have had that. Wow. Look at this. There's some really expensive stuff out there. This one looks like you get a bit of a discount. I'll show you why. 1 second. Where'd it go? Oh man, yeah, enjoy the sleeping in, Ichigo. That sounds nice. It's been a tough week for sleep.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, man, take care. Have a good weekend. Oh, we're still talking to Nasir, huh? Okay. That's not what I want. Here we go. Let me show you something. It's missing an arm. You get a discount. 45 bucks. I'm pretty sure I had this exact one. Typical, right? Gets the T-Rex. What a casual. Man. Yeah, like what other, wonder if we can find any other ones. To be continued. 40, get on that, somebody. I know there's a millionaire watching this stream. Go buy yourself some Kenner toys. You deserve it.
Okie dokie.
My version of buying the midlife crisis has been buying, you know, some old retro systems and games and stuff. Thankfully, a lot of that buying was done a long time ago, but there's a lot of stuff recently since I switched, since, you know, NES went out several years ago, Famicom went in, started collecting for it, but for my dad, at a certain point, he discovered eBay and was using it to buy a few old toys that he had, and he realized then also he could, he's really into building model tanks, like the ones that you have to use like glue, and you know they're a lot, I don't know, he paints them and stuff, and I have so many memories of being a kid and seeing him having 1 or 2 or 3 tanks in any stage of, like, you know, being built or sprayed or oh yeah, I've always sucked at that stuff too. I don't, yeah. I remember he got me some like Snap Tight. Do you remember those? The Snap Tight models? They're supposed to be easy, but, and they are, but I just remember as a kid being like, I don't know, any building, all the Lego stuff like that, I just wasn't really into. I wanted to run around and be hyperactive, or sit down and play a video game. Or stand up and play it too, that's fun, but reading can come to. A lot of my friends were into Legos and, you know, real fine motor skill, you know, applications. Oh shit. Change to, don't just assume. Don't just, we were just playing as Raptor, okay? You should just know that I want to keep playing as Raptor. My God. How about another round with Raptor? I like how his cage says Raptor on it. I guess it is, you know, it is a park. It is a zoo, question mark. That's maybe a future application of it. I already said application like a minute ago. Did we get a rap, Palpuck? I heard something about a rap earlier. I was curious. We talking rap in the chat. Eat him. It's not a dinosaurs reference, is it? Who knows? Was it the dinosaurs, or I don't know. This has come up a couple times. I remember not watching it as a kid. The I don't know. I mentioned it earlier, but the sitcom where they're it's a family of these humanoid dino suit wearing family. It's awesome. No, I haven't, Palpuck. A good dino cutscene? Could be something to pull up. Come on. I don't think I'm familiar with Radical Rex. I think we're supposed to be... Whoa. My God. Okay, I really should have just, like... Yeah, I never read the instruction booklet, you know? That's on me. Bite him. We got jumps. Can you... Surely you can't hang on vines like, your human friend, alright? Well, we can bop people. There you go. Clip through there so we can win the game. Oh, there he is. Is that our end? Is that the end of level 1? That seems so much easier. Okay, here we go. Whoops. I-2-1 G-0-0 27 Indigo 2-1 Golf 00 27 Do 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 do. What a nice little loop there. Oh gods, where's the controller? We dropped it. Sorry, Dino. So he can't climb ladders, but what can he can't jump really high. Oh. Did the bodies just disappear, or did that disappear because we bit it? I mean, I imagine they go away at some point, but I did go for a bite. Oh, damn. Oops. Stomp ya. Zoop. Zoop. Another box. Don't do anything that would help Dr. Grit. So I haven't mentioned this yet, but I saw a GIF of the what I believe is the ending, and it shows them destroying, like, I think destroying the museum, or you know, like the raptor and the good doctor have teamed up. Spoiler alert. To destroy this lab, or, you know, I can't remember what the setting was. I think I've got it here. 1 second. Do 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 do. Ride that bass line. Take it down. All right, here we go. 1 second. Let's we got pictures. Do 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 do. Take me to the pictures. Jurassic Park. Standing next to a wrecked Jeep. Okay, where's the one? Scary stuff. No. Didn't I save that one? Damn, maybe I didn't. Huh. All right. Well, I saw some GIF of them like destroying. It looked like some last. Oh, here it is. It looked like some last level material. I don't know. Hey, maybe they team up before that. Who knows? And maybe it's just the end of another level by with this guy, you know, our raptor friend. I don't know. I like to think that they're going to team up. It looks like, you know, we saw kind of a similar, you know, he's like fleeing at the end to get away from us at this last level. So we'll have to see how it plays out. It may just be a way that they end pretty much every level with, you know, us being close to Grant, but not getting him. I like how it pulls itself up. Chompy. Time for a snack. There you go. Whoa. Oh, he just like I hit the button like, or did whatever combo that was once, and then he pushed it all away. Let's go, Raptor. Chomp. Got electric fences. Well, that one's not, I guess. Ah! Alright, get up here. Yeah, you would think so, Balbuck. Yeah, it senses something special about him, you know? It's like a Pokemon wanting to be caught. It recognizes a little something different. What's funny about this is if I just happen to still be at any velocity, you know, at any like part of the leap with these guys, they're dead. Which, you know, I mean, I know that we're showing off those talons, but that is to say, a lot of these times I've jumped and I didn't think it would, you know, just in the process of landing, I'd get the kill. Yeah, you touch them while you're jumping and they're gonna fall down. Trump. I'm leaping India. Can I just head straight up the center? Probably not. No. Jump where the ladder is. Look at this. Look. So you've got the, just to our right is Dr. Grant, hopefully still in the same position, but they won't let me up into that part, huh? That's funny. We're at the end of another level? Okay, thank you, Palpuck. Yeah, no worries. You write this down. Raptors cannot swim. Avoid the water that floods the abandoned pump station as you pursue Grant. Why won't it let me type? Ah, stop. No, I don't want to delete that stuff. Come on, OBS. You suck. G0029. Got it. Let me copy paste that into my notes. All right, level 3 for Raptor. Having a better go of it than I am with Grant. Although that first level, what was killing me was not so much running into dinosaurs. I mean, I know that the environmental hazards are there, but there's a level of cheapness to it all and clipping through stuff. It's all part of the game. I need some water. Yeah, let's see. I got a K21G0029. Yeah. Yum. Okay. Man. Still hot. All right. Time to start. Oh, God. That looked like some... You hit me with the big guns there. What a hilarious death. That was quick. Password time? It's, you know, I've like barely paid attention while playing this, so I'm glad that we made it past that first level. Curious to see how hard the game gets and, you know. Oh yeah, you remember. Alright, I was about to say, show me breaking out, but we did that a while back. But yeah, I guess it just shows the intro every time you start with the player, no, even if you're jumping in. playing jumping into a previous one. All right, so where's the Armory's actually? Yeah, it's like where can I jump and clear the ceiling? Get it. There it is. Ah, this feels weird. God, yeah, okay, a little early. Ooh, can he start again? This is, it, you know, it's janky, but it's fun. I can live in that world, you know. I'm sure it gets a lot more. I can imagine it gets more frustrating. Jump. I would have loved this as a kid. Can I just fall down here and go? Oh, okay, gotta keep moving forward, I think. Chomp, chomp, chomp. No! Into the big drink. Man, that's a deep pit. Maybe there's a way to get like a running... Come on, you gotta jump. You gotta jump, boy. Oh, that works too. Killing all the little babies, all the little baby ones that come out. It's crazy. Poor little guy. Alright. The Dino Eat Dino world. You're right. Trust me, I was tempted, Palpuck. I still have all the, you know, every scene set up from the Sonic 2 runs. And I kept a lot of the stuff for Sonic 1 as well. And as I was setting some of this up and duplicating those and trying to change elements around to Jurassic Park, there were a couple times I did have that thought of like, oh yeah, man, looking forward to some Sonic. Got to get back to that at some point. Unfinished business with Senior Hedgehog. This music. I haven't heard it that well because I've got this fan on and a window open just a bit. It's intense. Blown backwards. That was great. I feel like I feel like this game is kind of a funny one to like watch someone else play, just because, especially as Raptor, I think it just, the gameplay looks funny. It looks janky as hell, but it looks fun too, and you know, it like it is like the animations for our Raptor, like it's fun, and it, you know, it doesn't. Whoops, I meant to go to yeah, meant to go to continue, huh? Start it over. Start it over, guys. It's got a password, but yeah. You know, like for a 1993 game, it's not difficult on the eyes. I see the word start. I'm like, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to start. Oh, no, it's not what I want to do. Cool. But yeah, once again, thanks, Rhodes. Thanks for the games. I do want to continue with this and get another stream at some point, and I'll set it up so that we can also play the Super NES version. I think that'd be fun, having get them both in on the same night. Gotta play to both sides of the console wars. It is about healing. That's what we're here to do. The sound of that raptor. Oh, I was just saying thanks again for the games. You know, I was telling folks this was yours, Jurassic, or you know, the present from you for Christmas, Jurassic Park, and we're gonna get to this one at some point. I have the intro for it. You know what? We could even start that. I'm getting you know, this is I want to play this game again some more for sure. Yeah. Oh, definitely, man. I went on a bit of a tangent, but I was just gonna say that I'm stoked for Shining Force 2, but of course I'm gonna save that in full for a time when, like, well, you know, once I get moved, and then you know, I can dedicate a bunch of streams to it. So got to get through Pokemon first, but. Yeah, dude, thanks, man. It is fun. It's janky. This is janky, but it's so fun. What are you nervous about? Yeah. Dude. You're not worried about the game plan. Is that what you mean? That's true. And the NES version. Or we're talking 3DO of Shining Force. Shining Force 2. I bet that's all it is. I only did the one Q-tip. I didn't give it a sufficient clean so far to say that it could be anything else. Yeah. It has a look of those other systems a bit. Pal Puck. You know, with its just that bright coloration and really, you know, pretty large pixels for the cutscenes and stuff. Yeah. Oh, no worries, man. Well, I'll this weekend I'll give it another try. I'll try to get it clean and see what we can do. Oh, that move. Okay, down and B. Gotta do that for some. Okay, that's gonna make getting through those hallways a lot easier. Get him. Did you play this one back in the day, Rhodes? I think you mentioned you had. I was thinking that it wouldn't be that hard for me to play the Super NES one in the same night, or have that going as well. You do a bit of a comparison. Of course, yeah. Hey, we'll toss in every other system that it's been for. I wonder what the 3DO Jurassic Park is like.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
May not be able to play for too much longer. I'm getting a little tired. Sorry, guys. I really, when, you know, I put a little too much on my plate with starting Wind Waker at the same time as doing Pokemon Emerald. And then, yeah, it's funny because next week is when I really start to, you know, I don't know. I think the schedule's already been kind of disrupted, and this feels like the move is taking forever. I know I've been talking about it for too long, but that is to say, it you know, the amount of work for it every day is kind of ramping up. So it's going to be good next week, I think, to get into some, go heavy on the Pokemon Emerald, and we might be able to get it finished. See what we can do, but after that, I'm going to take at least about a week off, maybe a little bit more, and I'll have to do that for actually the move and, you know, getting set up with... I imagine it's going to take at least a couple of days before I'm stream ready, you know. Maybe even a day or two before we get internet, or trying to get that figured out. Trying to get them out there, but... That's right, I got to get it settled. It's going to be different, too. I think, so both my wife and I work from home, and she's been working out of the bedroom. She's got a little, like, backdrop, you know, a little divider and stuff that goes behind her. But, you know, she said, and I would certainly understand, that it's not exactly the ideal, you know, especially when you're coming back to go to sleep, and, you know, this is the place that you work, you sleep, you know. And although that would bug me, I think I could put up with it a little more so, you know. So I think I'll be setting up next time in whatever our bedroom is, and then we'll have the other room as office. Mostly her, but then I'm going to set some stuff up in there as well, but, you know. So yeah, a little different. That's not an important detail at all. It's just something I'm, I've been like playing the video back in my head that I took when I visited the place, and playing it back on my phone. Of like, okay, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? Yeah. All right. How are we gonna set up? Just praying for good neighbors. Hope I don't disturb anybody too much. I'm not too crazy loud, but you're gonna hear someone talking at a, not screaming level, but at a, you know, higher than normal sometimes level. So yeah, I'm hoping so, Dustin. We lived not far away from here, and we had decent internet at that last place. In fact, the guy told us something like about how, like, I guess he was trying to, he had to like get us hooked into whatever, like he had to bypass whatever first level we would have that would probably, you know, slow us down and go straight. I don't understand. He was jacking in, is what I think that was not his verbiage, but essentially he told us, like, hey, I'm jacking you in. You're gonna have the fast internet instead of being throttled. I don't know. He had to bypass something. Maybe we'll luck out like that. But then don't they all say that? Every cable technician. He's like, hey guys, I'm gonna give you the hookup, all right? I'm hooking you straight to the main line. This is because I like you. Yeah, hopefully not. He did spend a long time out in that van. Said he had to write a report. Huh. Hello. Thank you guys for hanging. Let's go look at that, was it, sorry, what part of Radical Rex was it? Like a opening trailer or something? YouTube. We got a long play. Oh, this long play clocks in at 56 minutes. All right, let's check it out. I got to... Hold on one second. I got to kill the Genesis music. All right. You know what? I may or may not have sound here. I don't know what to expect. Radical Rex. Oh, look at that cute little guy. I can't see if this is looking good for you guys, and I can't see your chat, so not an ideal situation. I think I need to play it like that. Okay. All right. Good music.
Woo! That's a great fucking record, man.
Coming in kind of loud, isn't it? A little bit. Is that what we're watching now? I'll fix it. We got the Mega Drive version. Yeah. Did you want to see the Sega CD? Some fun animation. This is a good press start screen too. You still here? Press those buttons. Play, god damn it. That makes me want to play. All right, well, the Sega CD version's got me excited. Let's see what we can look for with the rather the Genesis version has me excited. Let's see what we can do with Sega CD. Radical. With the rap and attract mode. Okay. All right, let me get this over to you guys. Okay. You wanna see what we got? Why not? Why not, Pal Puck? It's okay. I don't care. Zip, zap, zow. Shake your derriere, man. He's on the loose. This is the CD quality you get out of Sega CD, folks. You didn't hear a rap in that Genesis or Mega Drive version. You had to make up your own.
Woke up, fell out of the bed. Woke up.
Good sound effects too. You get a jazzier version, you know, upgraded version of the music, which was really good. It sounded pretty sweet on the Genesis version, honestly. play. Listen to his roar. That's cool. That's fun. All right. Well, today I learned about Radical Rex. I'll say Radical Ralph every time. Oh, cool. Or how about some rounded neon multicolored lines animation background videos? All right. All right, take this down. I don't want to see it anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. I've been placated too. Thank you. Yeah. How you doing? Welcome, guys. Thanks for hanging. Happy Friday. This has been a fun stream. What else can we do? I don't want to quit now that we're doing this. Yeah. What can we do? Dun, 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 dun. Probably would be good to rap. Let me get some music going. Can we get the background noise? Where'd the game go? Oh yeah, you know what? We can do that. I have the intro for it as well. Why don't we just... The intro is kind of long, honestly. I was, not terribly long, but yeah, you know, you've got like a couple of characters that it's focusing on, you know, in different situations, and starting with some kind of, you know, anthropomorphic rat thief stealing something and, you know, making away with some jewels. Yeah. Maybe we watch the intro and then I'll wrap it up. I don't think I can really play much tonight. Let me do that. I'm gonna get I think I have it set up in like a countdown screen, but I'll just you know what? Give me a second. I can put it in here. No, let's do this. Sorry. I know what to do. I had to think it through. All right. Down to the bottom. Go here.
Let's get weird! Let's get weird!
Hello. Okay, let's get rid of that countdown, please. Just me and my pal Sonic. So yeah, you start off right in the action of this little mouse rat guy here, finding a hidden staircase. Got a couple of beefcake, you know, helpers with him. The muscle. We got a hidden shrine. Let's rob it.
Dang!
Slade the thief opened the chest. He found power water. No, I don't want this. Slade discarded the power water. Oh, cool. Teaching us that we can get items and toss them. Where on earth are those jewels? I'm not sure. They do, Palpuck. It's interesting, yet, and there's a lot of very anime feel to the cutscenes that I've seen so far. We're about to go over to the other scene here. A king. Stormy night. It's unusual for this time of year. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Is it time to go to the ancient tower? Yes, sire. It's stormy outside. Be careful. Gulp. Excuse me, sire? I have a bad feeling. Oh well. Was Star Wars reference? A gust of wind. Make sure all the doors and windows are shut. Yeah. A little drafty in there. Oh, would you look at that? Well, the lights went out. And then I like this cut. I like the that cut there too. Back to this scene. I'm trying to figure out which of these guys can successfully pull these jewels. You idiots, let me do it.
That is a disgusting act.
Well, that didn't work. This time I'll pull both of the jewels at the same time. One, two.
Ready or not, you're gay.
3. Are you okay? Yeah, I feel just great. You did it. You did it. You have the legendary jewels. I did? Oh, I got them. I had the legendary jewels. Bravo. What's happening? Yeah, the sprites make me think about the little shaking of the head and everything, Pal Puck. The walking in place, you know, that's a common one, but it all put together, yeah. I'm kind of seeing same kind of art style for the way that they animate the characters and stuff, make them look. A dreadful song here, man. Ruh-roh. Ancient Tower's in trouble. Oh, man. I need to blow my nose. Yeah, that's the one I can see in my mind, because I never played Mario Tennis. You actually brought that to my attention, that was a, you know, made by the same folks and kind of a similar, you know, concept. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. We'll wrap it up after this. The sealed door to the ancient tower. Go on. It's open. We got Santa Claus as the king. That's impossible. It can't be opened. I'm sure it was closed before the lightning, but... Strange. Sire, I'm gonna go and see what happened. We must know the truth. Be careful. Take me to the sealed door. Man, you might want to leave a guard in there with the king, I don't know. Lightning at the ancient tower. Huh? Did I hear something? A sealed door that is open. An unusual storm. Everything is so strange. What? I feel as if someone is watching me. Must be my nerves. Oh, God. I guess it was nothing. I've got to get a hold of myself. What was that? Who's there? It's not my imagination. Somebody's in this room.
Wasn't me.
Or uh-oh. And they're up there. Hey, you, get down off of that. Stay away from me. Just crawl down the wall. Somebody, help. Ah!
The pounding.
Ugh. The title screen. You know, and when you start the game, I don't think I have the intro in this video here, but when you start the game, you go to a third, yeah, you know, you're meeting a third scenario. There's a kid getting woken up by his mom, or, you know, apparently he's woken up late, and she mentioned something about the stormy night or something along those lines. So maybe like a kid within that kingdom or something. I don't know. I ran around his little village for a little bit, but I didn't get any footage of that, I guess. All right, I got to wrap this up. I'm feeling tired. So let me get here. Let me go here. We're going to wrap this thing up. Thank you guys for hanging. Happy Friday. I'm out of energy. Let's see who's streaming. I'll be back on Monday doing some Pokemon Emerald. Once again, yeah, thank you, Rhodes. Thanks for the Christmas present, man. I'm stoked to play Jurassic Park again sometime, and Shining Force 2. We're going to set up and make that a long-term project. I hear it's a lot of fun. So, thanks, man. All right. Let's see. Let's see who's streaming, and we can do ourselves a little raid. Do 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 do. You know what? Maybe you know what? Let's see. 1 second before I say anything. Just double check something. Why don't we go, let's do this. Let's go to G to the next level. He's playing the new Resident Evil game. It says, returning back to Raccoon City with Resident Evil Requiem for the Switch 2. So yeah, this is fun. G to the next level is often playing a lot of Genesis stuff. He was doing a long, I think he's still at it, but this long-term project for Genesis A to Z. It was like Growing Up Genesis was the name of it, and he was playing all the games A through Z and beating a lot of them. Yeah. Oh, cool. Rotes. Oh, you just jumped, huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Right. Well, that's just a timing thing, man. Yeah, sorry. It's funny because I think I had you like up on the folks that I could raid to, and then I like refreshed, and because I saw the light next to it, the little indicator next to it go away. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll return to Cinder, man. I'll get one more playthrough out of it. All right. Sorry about the time in there. Nothing personal. We'll go hang out at G to the next level. Like I said, that's pretty fun. He's done a lot of crazy Genesis. We raided it a couple of times. He was at one point he was playing like that Robo baseball game. I forget the name of it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stream. Next week will be the last stream, and then I'll probably have to take a week or so off. So yeah, next week we'll take a look at this schedule isn't necessarily right for next week, but we'll see. I'm hoping that I can do Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday on Emerald 386. We might dedicate that last one to Emerald as well if it means that we're going to finish it, but I don't know. After that, I'll have to take some time off because we got to move. But yeah, next week, we'll see. I may have to cut it down to 3 streams. It's getting kind of close, but yeah, I'll do what I can. Thank you guys for hanging. If you're on YouTube, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so. That'll help you find it. Thank you guys so much for the support of the stream. Colbert, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And Rhodes, yeah, thanks for the games, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. This has been fun. Thanks for just chatting and hanging out, and even if you didn't, if you just learned. Thanks. All right, happy Friday, guys. No collage. I'll get us over to G to the next level in just a minute. I'm spent. All right, guys, I'm out. See you next week for some Emerald. Adios. Have a good weekend.
It's all about the game and how you play it. Television rules the nation.